Well, hello everyone, and welcome to day 4. I am Gina from Gina K Designs, and it's great to see all of you coming in from all around the world. Today we are going to be unwrapping day 4 from our 12 Days of Christmas box, and we're going to be making a little project featuring what's inside. But before we do that, let's say hello to Tom. Hey, Tom.
Hello and happy Quattro Day.
Oh, look at you with your lit tree.
Yeah.
In the background. That's so pretty back there. We gotta remember to do that.
Lighten up the dead space.
Yeah, it's not the dead space as much as it's turning into the bright space back there.
I don't think so.
Well, you look very dapper once again today. And
yes, very special occasion.
It is, yeah. Well, today I wanted to tell everybody that we have another special guest designer that is creating a video, and she will be posting it probably somewhere within the next half hour or so, and it's Ania General. She is joining us today, and Mindy Egan is joining us again today. And I have to tell you, these designers have been just amazing, haven't they?
Yeah, what a buzz.
Yeah. And they are doing such a fantastic job. So I implore you to subscribe to their channels, because they're amazing, amazing designers. And not only that, but they've been participating in our Facebook group and sharing their cards over there. And just, man, they've just been all in. And it's so lovely because they know how important this event is to me and how important it is to you. And so they've made it that important for themselves too to participate. So thank you to all of the designers that have joined us so far. We're going to see from more designers, and we're going to see more from the ones that have already joined us. And Mindy Egan, she's just an overachiever. Mindy was assigned 2 days, and so far she's done all 4. So Mindy, thank you so much. Ania, thank you so much for joining us today. I can't wait to see what both of them made. I will be sharing their links here on my description, here on my YouTube channel, and I'll also be sharing them on my post tab when I post my pictures of my projects, and I'll be sharing their links also in our Facebook group, and I'll be pinning their videos to the featured tab. But one good way to see, to find them easily is, if you go to their YouTube channels, I gave every designer a banner to match the event, and they're using the banners. So look for those banners, and you'll see that's the thumbnail. You'll see their little picture in gray, and that will be their 12 Days of Christmas project. So again, thank you to all the designers for being so gracious and being part of this. All right, so I also want to remind you all that at the end of every live during the whole 12 days of Christmas, what are we giving away, Tom?
We will give away a $100 gift certificate to Gina K Designs, but you have an option behind door number 2 that if you didn't get, or if you just want an extra, right?
Yeah. Yeah, maybe you want to gift it to somebody.
If you didn't receive the 12 Days of Christmas Gina K 12 Days of Christmas box, you can trade in your $100 gift card that you won for another box, or one box that you didn't. We kept a few aside.
Right, so. Or maybe you have a friend that was so sad that she or he didn't get a box. You can always gift it to them as well. So we saved 12 boxes, put them aside just for this event, and we are so excited to be able to offer that.
And all you have to do to qualify is jump on and make a comment during the live.
Yes. And if you're watching on YouTube and you clicked on my link through Facebook to get here and you're trying to figure out where to comment, you actually have to be watching in your YouTube app on your device. You can comment on the desktop version, no problem. But if you're trying to comment through the web browser on your phone or smart tablet, you won't be able to. You have to actually have the YouTube app and sign into your account, and then you can comment all day long. All right, so you ready, Tom, for day 4?
What do you got?
All right, so let's open the box. For those of you who have the box, here is my box, and once again, here is our little trusty QR code that gets everybody to the YouTube channel. And then today we have gift number 4, day 4. I'm so excited about day 4. I'm excited about all the days. Okay. So let me put this box away. And are you ready? Here we go. Oh, I love the little wax seals that Brian made. There we go. Ooh. It is the Tiny Tags Sentiments stamp set and the Tiny Tags die set. Look at all the dies that are in there. Yay! We can make tags. Now, tags are not only a holiday thing. You can make tags for birthdays. You can make tags for anniversaries, for weddings, for any time that you give a gift to somebody. And, you know, often when you even bring a gift to a housewarming party or somebody's having a dinner and you've been invited, you can make a tag to put on a housewarming gift like a candle or a bottle of wine or some home-baked cookies. So let's take a look at what all of these sentiments say. All right, yeah, this has a lot. A special gift for you. Happy holidays to you. A little something just for you. From the heart. I hope you like this. I love that. A gift for you. And then there's a to and a from that coordinate. Then there's 2 different kinds of hearts. One is a little bit more like curvy and one is a little more traditional. And then here's just a plain for you. Then a with love. Then there's some little greenery here that you can add. A handmade gift just for you. Have a great birthday, a sweet treat. And so greenery that can go on either side of something or it can go top and bottom. And then this little swag here that can go kind of like across, and then you can add words on top and words on bottom. Like you could do a gift for you and then this little thing here and then with love. And then it's got dies that cut out every single one of those. So you can cut them out and pop them up. You can use these for cards too. And you can also use this for the back of your cards. So you could put from the heart with love. Let's see here. A little something just for you. I really like this. I think this is a great die stamp set and die set. All right, well, let's get to it. Let's make something today. So, because tags are very popular and lots of people enjoy making tags, I thought I would make a tag using our Tag Trio die set because I know a lot of you have this die set. But then I also have a few samples to show you today using the decorative tag die set, this one here. And this one is great because, you know, even this tiny one, this tiny little one, this has ones that fit on that. So you could do for you and do 2 hearts there, or you could do for you and add some greenery. From the heart will fit on there. A sweet treat will fit on there. So that's kind of nice if you're making cookies this holiday season, or I mean, even every once in a while when I go and get my hair cut, I stop at Dunkin' Donuts because Rena loves their coffee, and I'll pick her up like a Long John. I mean, I could like wrap that up or just make her a little card with that and just, I could even hang a little tag like that off the straw. It would be so cute. It's just so fun to make these little things. Oh, I love it. So, and this tag will fit a lot of these too. So you could do the gift for you. I hope you like this. With love will fit in there. Because remember, it doesn't cut on the inside. It just cuts on the outside. So you just have a little stitching right up against the words. But here, that fits perfectly. Oh, this is great. Okay, well, I've got some things to show you that I made with this, and I've got one to show you that I made with this, but I think I'm going to use this set today, and then I'm going to use our Delicate Flowers set. And I think I'll make more of a generic tag that you would maybe hang on a hostess gift or something like that. It doesn't have to have holidays. And remember, you can mix like Happy Holiday is a gift for you. So any of your holiday greetings you could mix with this, because these are very, very genetic block style type. So it's going to coordinate with all of your scripty words and all of your more fancy sentiments. Let's see, I'm going to use this. I think I'll use this one. And then let's see which tag I should use. Maybe I'll use this one and I'll do 2 of these. All right, that's going to be my plan today. So let's start by cutting out a couple of these tags. So I'm going to get my die cutting machine and I'm going to cut a couple of them because I do like to stack them together. Now you can also buy pre-cut tags. I think Tim Holtz makes pre-cut tags and they're probably available at any of the big box stores and the big online stores and also your local stores, your local craft stores. So you could do something like that if you want and just make a bunch of tags and not have to worry about cutting tags. But if you have some tag dies, then definitely by all means cut away. So I'm going to cut a couple of these. And it's great to see everybody here today. I know we've been going strong for a lot of days in a row here. Day 4. And there's Brienne Loveland doing her thing. Our linking ninja, one of my besties. She is amazing. So Brienne, thank you for being here again today. We appreciate you. And you are helping everybody find the things that they need. Also, Brienne, for those of you that are new, Brienne is the inventor and owner of the ink stand. This is the tool that I use to secure my ink on my table when I'm ink blending. So if you don't have one of those, Brienne will drop her links so that you can find those, because we don't carry them in our store, but Brienne has them, and she doesn't just have them for Gina K ink, she has them for every company's ink, which I think is amazing.
Already some wordsmithing going on in the sidebar.
What's going on?
Over the term long johns.
Long john. Tell me some of the wordsmithing.
So long johns, and not everybody's aware that they, in addition to being referring to long underwear type, they're also a wonderful pastry that many of the bakeries serve up here.
Is that a Wisconsin term?
It might be. I don't know.
So a long john is one of those long, like kind of long square tangle kind of shape. They're a little rounded on the edges, but they're kind of rectangular, and they usually are just plain with icing on them, frosting. So maybe that is a Wisconsin term, Tom.
Oh, people are saying it's in Michigan and Indiana, so
okay.
Midwest probably.
Okay. I wonder what they're called in other parts. Look, I'm from
Eclairs.
Philadelphia. I should know. But eclair, aren't they? I thought an eclair had filling.
Well, long johns have filling too.
Oh, they do? Not the one I get. Okay. All right, so I'm going to show you a fun little technique here today, and I'm going to be using some Masking Magic strips. So these are the Masking Magic strips. They come in 3 different sizes in the pack. They come in an 1/8 inch, 1/4 inch, and 1/2 inch. And then you'll know the difference because the backing are different colors. So our 1/8 inch has a blue backing. Our 1/2 inch has a green backing. Here's the 1/2 inch has the green backing, and the 1/4 inch has the red backing, because they can be a little bit difficult to see. But what I'm going to do here is I'm going to use the 1/4 inch, and I'm going to block off the perimeter of this tag, because I want to create a really pretty little border around this tag. And I want to ink blend in there just to make it look like there's a layer there. Now, there won't be a layer, obviously, but I want it to appear like there's a layer. So I'm going to just pull this off, and just what's nice about these is they tear very easily, And then see what I'm doing here? I'm doing the same thing right here. I'm going on an angle right there to match the angle of the tag. Would have been better if I actually put it right to the edge though. All right, we'll try that again. Here we go. Right to the edge. Alrighty. So we'll do that over here. And this is going to really step up this tag a little bit. Same thing here. And then we're going to go right across the top. I know Brienne is so helpful. I see people praising Brienne. She deserves it. Alrighty. So there we go. So now I've got that masked off, as you can see, and I just followed the shape of the tag itself. Now it's easy to do on the tag trio because these tags are all straight edge tags. This technique is harder to do on these types of tags, but I will show you a way that you can do it on a tag like this, all right? So I will demonstrate that today, since a lot of these videos, the projects aren't that difficult, but I try to throw in techniques that maybe you haven't seen me do before. Or if you have seen me do them, it's not like, you know, maybe you saw me do them like 6 years ago, and if you're like me, I forget what I was doing yesterday. So I need to clean my turquoise sea brush, so I'm going to use a new blending brush today for my sea glass ink. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to, now the other thing that you can do, let me show you one more thing that you can do. If you want, you can also go across the top here, and then you could do a different color at the top. You just have to make sure that it's straight, and we can do that, but I think I'll just leave it the way it is, but that's something that you can do as well. Now I'm just going to come in around the perimeter here and bring some of this sea glass ink just lightly onto the tag itself.
There's a raging craving for pastries and donuts and long johns going on in the chat right now.
Sorry, everybody. Well, as long as you're craving, let's talk about a couple other pastries that I am really enjoying right now, just in case you're going out later to get one. Elephant ears. Oh my goodness. I went to the grocery store the other night and I saw the elephant ears in the case, and those things are huge and delightful. And the reason why I really like them is because they're mostly made out of air. They're very, very airy and light and flaky. And that is just one pastry that I don't know how to make. So I really enjoy a good elephant ear. Just in case you're going out later to get one, you might, a pastry, you might as well grab one of those too. Okay, so this is just giving me a little bit of color in there. And now I'm going to add a little bit of texture onto this. I'm going to use the light spruce ink. There was a debate in the on one of the last videos saying, somebody said they did not like my snow being green, and what other colors could they use? And I suggested any light color. You could use sea glass, you could use lovely lavender, you could use a pink if you want, apple mint, whatever you want. You don't have to do the light spruce. I just like the light spruce. I think it's pretty, and I'm going to use it today. But instead of using the full snowy background stamp, I'm going to use the spatter stamp from the Seasonal Patterns and Phrases stamp set. This is a great stamp, and it's really fun. However, I intend this year to learn to use spatter paint. I'm very excited about it. It's one of my 2026 goals. So I'm just going to add a little bit of this here. What's nice about this stamp is you can just add a touch of it. You don't have to do the whole thing. And you can see I kind of turned it as I went. And that's all I'm going to do. Well, I might do a little bit up here. Maybe just a tiny bit coming in there and a tiny bit coming like right in here, like that. Just very simple, just a little bit. It really just adds a little bit of texture to the design. And when I take this masking magic off, because right now the masking magic looks like it's going to be really dark and the color is just going to be it's just not going to look very pretty. But when I take the masking magic off, you'll see how pretty it actually does look.
See, Judy said, in Oregon, elephant ears are mushrooms.
Oh, really?
See what kind of trouble you can get into planning a dinner party in this country?
Yeah, you tell somebody to bring elephant ears for dessert, and they're thinking, gosh, why are we having mushrooms for dessert? That's gross. But better than having long johns in some parts of the country.
Yeah, that conversation could really go off the rails.
We're not going to that dinner party. They eat underwear for dessert. Forget it.
What do you have in your long johns?
Okay, so let's go ahead and pull this masking magic off, and we'll see how pretty this looks. See, isn't that just so soft and lovely? Definitely different than this mess going on. Now, let me go ahead, before I start the rest of this tag, let me show you the technique for doing something that has all rounded edges. Okay, so if you have a tag like this one, this is kind of another fun way to do this. So I'll cut one of these. This is from our decorative tag set.
And our friends from Canada apparently call them beaver tails.
Oh, they do?
Love that.
That's really cute. But also confusing if you don't know what that
also
is.
a problem for dinner planning.
Okay, so now I'm going to leave that right in the die. Okay, I'm going to leave it right in the die. And then I'm going to place it here on my mat. And then I'm going to go ahead and ink blend over this die. Okay, now I am going to hold it because I don't want the die to shift. But I'm going to go ahead and give that a little ink blending. Right around the perimeter. You don't want that die to shift. I think that's looking pretty good. Get it a little darker over here. All right. Now when you take that off, see how cute that is? So that's how you can kind of follow a more intricate design. Now the reason why I wouldn't do that with this is because you see how close the stitching is to the edge? And you see how far away I got the border from the stitched edge by using the masking magic? This is the look I was going for. But for this one, I really can't do that. And the way this die is configured, the decorative edge is very close to the edge, and then this edge that doesn't cut is much thicker. So you can do it either way. So that's just two ways to kind of jazz up your tag a little bit. And then don't forget to wipe off your die because it will have ink on it. So before you put it back, don't forget to wipe it off, or you're going to end up with ink on your fingers and you'll probably transfer it to a project. Unbeknownst to you, where that ink came from, you're going to forget. So that is a way to do that. Alrighty. Now the next thing that we're going to do is we're going to stamp the image from that Delicate Flowers stamp set. So let me grab that stamp set and a piece of white cardstock. I think I want to do 2 of them, so I'm going to go for a little bit of a bigger piece of cardstock. Let me cut a 1/4 sheet over here. I'll just cut this, whatever's left there, off. There we go. That looks straight. I do want my paper to be a little bit straight. I don't know why, but okay. Trying to clean up as I go, and only because I don't have time in between to clean up. The days come fast for the next live.
Question from Sharon. What is the wipe that Gina uses is made of? What is it made of? Is it chamois or microfiber?
This is our Tidy Towel. It's available in our store, the Gina K Designs Tidy Towel. It is not microfiber. It is like a PVA cloth. It doesn't feel weird on your hands. I can't stand microfiber on my hands because my fingers get dry and it just like sticks to my fingers. This is a super soft cloth, and all you have to do is wet it. There's no lint at all. Just wet it. Make sure that it's wet enough, because if it's too dry, it could shred it a little bit. So you want to make sure that it's damp enough. But you'll love it. The Tidy Towel is so good.
Almost like a really tight sponge.
Yeah.
Sort of.
It's like a spongy material. Okay, so now I'm going to use this design right here. And once I put this design on my Misty, I'm not going to take it off. So let's get this on here. And I showed you this the other day. I'm going to do it again. I am going to stamp with craft ink first and do my ink blending. And then I'm going to go back over it with black ink later. That's why I'm not going to remove this stamp from the Misty. And I'm making sure that my cardstock is up here in the top corner of my Misty, because then it'll be very easy to put it back in. And I know it's a little hard to see that color on there, but it's there for sure. I'm going to take this off. You see it on there? Then I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to stamp a second one because I want to do 2 of these for my tag. Alrighty. Another great die set that you can use for this gift that you got today for the Tiny Tag Sentiments is the Give a Gift die set. And I highly encourage you, before you even think about shopping for it, if you haven't gotten it yet, go to Mindy Egan's YouTube channel today and watch her video that she made, because she uses that and it's amazing. And then if you do decide to get it, make sure you use her link. Okay. All right. Now let's go ahead and get the coordinating stencils. And for today, I'm going to use some purples. So I'm going to use the light lilac. Light lilac here. And I want to make sure that my writing is down here at the bottom where I can see it. I think you can see it there. Delicate Flowers 1. That will make it easy for me to do part 1 here. Now, it's easy for me to see. I know it's probably not that easy for you to see because the ink, it looks very washed out, but in real life, you definitely can see it. So we're going to do a little light inking here. That's a little too light.
Deborah wants to know, what is craft ink? It's just the color, right?
Yeah, the color of like craft cardstock. So it's the matching ink to that. That's the color name.
Altered. You could have also called it paper bag.
Paper bag would have been good. Old book cover from school, remember? We used to use paper bags to cover our books. I was shocked when my kids were going to school, that like you could go and like buy fancy book cover paper to cover your textbooks. And I was like, get out of town. You're using a paper bag and you'll decorate it yourself. Not trying to be a mean mom, but I mean, come on. If you don't like it, you could change it up. Now I'm also going to use dark lilac. I'm going to add a little bit of dark lilac to the bottom of each of these, just to enhance it a little bit. There we go. Let's just blend that out a little bit. So I'm just picking that excess up to just smooth it out a little bit. Okay. This one I'm going to move up just a hair because it looks like I missed a little bit. And that's because I'm using craft ink. So I'm just going to get in there and ink that up. Okay. Now I'm going to flip this. I could flip the whole Misty, but then I got to move my ink pad, so I'm just going to flip that. And I'm going to do the same thing to this side. I'll try to line this one up better. I think it's because I'm on an uneven surface here. I'm trying to just do it in the Misty without getting my regular sticky mat out. Normally I would use just my sticky mat instead of this grip mat inside the Misty. So this is the light lilac. I think I might need to re-ink my light lilac. It takes a long time to need to re-ink the Gina K Designs pads, and that's because they're the felt pads. They're not foam. Foam pads you need to re-ink every minute, but the felt ones you really don't need to re-ink very often. But when this first came out, I used this color nonstop, and I just think I've really used it up. It's time for a little re-inker. Okay, this is looking a little better than the other one, but you won't notice. They'll all blend nicely because we have a smoothing agent in our ink that everything just smooths out. Okay, there we go. So now we've got those two beautiful purple flowers. Next, I'm going to use some of the light spruce and I don't think I'm going to need the medium spruce. I think the light spruce is going to be enough. Let me clean this stencil first, though. I want to use the light spruce to play off of the light spruce spatter that I put in there. And this way, all of the greens will be in the same color family.
This is about the time of year that we start talking about hot toddies, too.
Oh.
People have different recipes.
For a hot toddy? Yeah, I don't even know what a hot toddy really is. I just know that it was 11 degrees this morning here in Wisconsin. So
yeah, Gina will just say, "Boy, it feels like hot toddy weather."
Yeah, I don't know what a hot toddy is.
Having no idea what it is, it just sounds good.
It just sounds right. Yes. Somebody tell me what a hot toddy is. I think we've talked about this before.
Yes, we've had recipes.
Some people have shared recipes. I just don't remember what they are. I never went home and made it. And you know, if you don't use something right away. Okay, I'm using light spruce here. Should I use the medium spruce maybe?
Oh, okay. A couple questions. What stencil is that? And where did the dies for the flowers come from? What set?
Okay, so where did the dies from the flowers come from? I think you might be referring to the dies that I'm going to be using. So, because I didn't show anything else yet. So this is the Delicate Flowers stamp set. And this is the Delicate Flowers coloring stencils. And then we also have the Delicate Flowers die set. And so it all coordinates together.
Okay.
Does that sound like the right answer?
I think so. And then Connie said, Tom, I've submitted several comments, but I don't see them on the feed. Is there a second comment list? Not that we're aware of. You know what may have happened there, Gina?
Here? No. I mean, the comments, might take a minute for the comments to show up on our end for us to see them. But you should, as soon as you hit send, you should be able to see it right away. And we saw that comment.
Yeah, I don't know what that comment certainly came through. So if you don't see that comment, we do.
Yeah, we see it. Yep. All right. So this is a very easy design to color because there's not much to it. It's very delicate, hence the name. And these leaves are so tiny that I could go in with a little bit of the medium spruce down near the bottom, but I don't think it's going to make that drastic of a difference. I think we already have a little bit of that going on just by kind of accenting the bottoms of these a little bit with just a heavier hand. So I think that's good.
Apparently, Hot Toddy has as many meanings and definitions as, or more, than Long Johns.
Oh, really? Well, I have a new hobby now. Not a hobby, kind of. A new mindful activity. I've been drinking tea. And I like the loose tea, and I like the fact that it takes a while to make. It's really been good for me mentally to like make tea, wait for it to brew, and then enjoy pouring it slowly so it doesn't fly out the top of the pot. I'm trying to be more mindful, and my goal in 2026, I'm not going to make any big resolutions because I think that just sets you up for feeling like a failure. My resolution, if we're going to call it that, is just to try to be a little bit more mindful. Say yes to things that aren't going to stress me out. Say no to things that I just know that I'm not going to have time for. You see what I'm doing? I'm just actually going back over those areas and stamping them again in black. And that's where I missed the stencil, where that's white. But that's okay. It's okay. No worries. I can actually go back and fill that in a little bit.
It's not unpleasant looking.
It's not what?
It's not unpleasant looking.
No, it's not.
Little white space.
Well, the
on
white
the tips.
space is actually really pretty, I think. But you can see I didn't have to worry about like smearing my black ink with a color. I just did it in the light ink and then went back over it with the black ink after I colored it in. So, okay. So I might go back over that one just a little bit. It shouldn't be hard to do. I should be able to see it. Watch me ruin the whole thing. I won't ruin the whole thing. I'm just going to just put that one right there. And I'm going to take my brush and I'm just going to fill that in a little bit. There we go. Good enough. Good enough. But you can see it's a little gray there because that black ink is still a little wet. Okay, so now I'm going to cut these out. And I think these purples are going to look so pretty with this blue. I think they're going to look really pretty on there. And because it's going to cut with a white edge, that's going to help too. It's going to create some separation between these designs and this tag. Okay. So let's cut out these designs first. And then we'll pick a greeting from our tiny tag sentiments. And then I have 4 more tags to show you. Alrighty. So this one, I'm gonna line up, use my Masking Magic strips, the 1/2-inch ones, just to hold this in place. And then I'll go ahead and cut that out. So how many of you guys make tags? I would really be interested in knowing if you like to make tags. I really like making tags. Tags are fun for me. And I also like using tags as a focal image for a card. So you're not limited to just actually keeping it as a tag, but it can take place of like a rectangle or an oval. So I'm curious to know how many of you like to make tags. You can stamp up a ton of Christmas tags. I mean, why buy those stickery things when you can make such cute ones? And they don't really take long. You just cut them out and stamp to and from on there, and you can add a little stenciling or another little element from another stamp set, a little flower. I think the wreath builder stamps too are really nice little additional images to add on your tiny tags. Oh, I see a lot of people like making tags. Yeah, that's great. Okay. There we go. There's our other one. So I'm going to put these on the tag like this. So it's going to make like a little kind of wreathy kind of thing. Okay. Well, thank you guys. I'm glad that you're enjoying this. Now, what greeting are we going to use? I'd like to use a little bit of a bigger tag greeting here because this design is a little bit bigger, this tag. Let me show you what I'm thinking for this. I'm thinking of doing like this here and this here, like this. And then putting the greeting on top. So let's take a look at the different. I don't think I brought mine from home here, so I might have to open this one. I'll tell you, working from 2 different spots is challenging because I am making all of my samples at home at night and then carrying just what I need back, but I don't have everything at home. So we'll just open this. Come on. You know what? I don't keep this anyway. I put them in our storage pockets. So there we go. Okay, so we could do a gift for you from the heart. Or we could do with love from the heart. Let's do a gift for you from the heart. And we'll pop both of them up. Okay. So I'm going to do my greetings in black because I definitely have enough black in here in this design. And I might even add a couple little black pearls in here just to add a pop more of black. It's hard for me to make something without black. You guys know that. Okay. So we'll do a gift for you. I think this is a nice big size. So this is one of those that could hang on a wine bottle and would be perfect for a hostess gift. So if you're showing up at a dinner party or you're just, you know, it's cards night and it's your turn to bring a drink or bring a snack, you know, and you make some home-baked cookies or something, you could put this nice tag on it that says a gift for you from the heart. Okay. And my black ink pad definitely needs to be re-inked. but I'd rather stamp it several times and get it dark than try to squish it too much. A couple layers, that's what the beauty of the Misty and the grip mat. I like this big bold font on here too. Okay, so we've got a gift for you. That is a nice font. Also, just so you know, you can cut this out with a circle die, which would be really cute, and I would love to do that, but my circle dies are all at home. But I think Master Layouts Slimline, which one that is, Brianne, help me. The one that's made for slimline cards is like the perfect size circle for that. And then we'll do From the Heart. So these are brand new, so I'm just like rubbing my finger over it. Yeah, I think it's really cute too. And you know, if you're not, if you don't drink and you're not bringing like alcohol, but you have to bring a hostess gift, like a bottle of bubble bath is so fun. And you could put a gift like that on there, a gift tag on there if you want to do something in a bottle. Or I know some people like will bring fancy olive oil or fancy vinegar. You could always hang a tag on that. Anything that's a bottle could use a tag hanging around it. It'd be so cute. Okay, there we go. That's looking good. So we've got a gift for you from the heart. We could do a heart too. Let's do one heart. I don't know if I'm going to use it or not, but let's do one heart and we'll stamp it in the dark lilac. And then we'll cut them all out. We'll see how good I can cut. So we'll do dark lilac here. Ooh, should we do sea glass? Would that be pretty? Let me stamp it in dark lilac first and see what that looks like. Oh no, I think the lilac is going to be good with the flowers. There we go. Yeah, let's go with the lilac and we'll see how it looks. I'll lay it out. If we don't like the way it looks, we won't use the heart. But I think the heart is kind of a cute little addition. Okay. So now all we have to do is die cut this. And then I'll show you the way I hang string onto this. And then I've got some other samples to share. So here is the die set. This is another one. I hope you guys love this little die set. I feel like these kinds of stamps and dies are like the perfect little additions to your craft room where everybody needs them, but maybe if it was a release and there were like 3 other things that you wanted, you might put this one aside and think about getting it later, and then only think about it again when you actually need it and still don't have it. So I tried to make some of the gifts in this 12 days box, things that maybe you wouldn't already have, but you're going to find really useful as the days and weeks and years go on. You're going to be really glad that you have that. And I also tried to make some of these more basic stamp sets in a more block style lettering, so the font style isn't going to go out of style, because you've seen that happen, right? I mean, for those of you that have been stamping as long as I have, we have seen Comic Sans font, which is not really a very elegant font, but it used to be used a lot in rubber stamps. And now, we just don't really use that font when we design. I don't know any stamp companies right now that use those kinds of fonts. So it's kind of nice to have these kinds of timeless fonts that always look good. I mean, you find a block style font from 20 years ago and it's still going to be relevant today. So.
Okay, so what is the proper care for the tidy towel to keep mold away, and can you put it in the washer?
So I actually throw my tidy towel into the washer, and I have no problem with that. I usually throw it in with Tom's clothes, so this way... Sorry, Tom. I don't throw it in with your clothes. Maybe I do. I usually, let's see, I'm trying to find the right...
So you wash my clothes separately from yours?
Sometimes. And it's not because it's not... Well, you have a basket on your side of the closet, and I have a basket on my side of the closet, and sometimes they're both so full that I just... By the time I get all of your dark clothes in to the washing machine, there isn't room for mine.
Never the twain shall meet.
Never the twain shall meet. Hey. Well, you know what they say. If you don't like the way I do the laundry, there is an option. You could do it yourself. Did he hear that? All right, now I'm going to cut this little heart out. I don't mind. I actually find folding laundry very therapeutic. Relaxing when you're watching like a crime documentary. It's relaxing. I know a lot of crafters listen to crime podcasts. I don't know why we do that, but a lot of us do. And I think it's really funny that we do that because, we are like relaxing in our craft room and we're like, oh, this is just so relaxing, and then you hear in the background like all these murder things and all, and you're like, no, it's fine, I'm fine. I don't know why we do it. Okay, so now we're going to take a look at this here. If we pop this, a gift for you, we'll separate these out just a little bit. And then we could do from the heart. I don't know that we're going to need this heart. I think the heart might be distracting. So before we do anything, let's layer these tags up. So I'm going to use tape for this. I just want to have them nice and sturdy. Now, I could have cut this tag out with our 120-pound white cardstock. And you could definitely do that. The die will cut perfectly. It's not a problem. You can definitely do that. But if you don't have a really, really thick cardstock, then you can just layer them up together and it'll be nice and stiff. You can also flip the other one around backwards so the stitching on the back looks nice. Because you guys know when you cut things out with stitching, the back side of the stitching, see how it's kind of like poking out compared to how nice the front side of the stitching looks. So you can go back to back on that back one and that'll make it really nice.
I think these kind viewers might be ready for a word of the day.
That sounds good.
They might need a break.
From me?
All right. So, I have a very apt word of the day. Well timed. So, all of this that you've been watching Gina do, this day 4 of the 12 days, you could call it learning techniques.
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 It's a great word of the day. I love that.
You're seeing all these wonderful techniques for your tags. Word of the day, going back to the dead space.
That's a great word, techniques. Tom, you have so many words of the day to come up with. It's between now and the end of this series. Is it hard to come up with that many?
Well, no. It's the season of the hot toddy, so
So that's working out
it's working out.
on your behalf. All right, so I'm going to trim down. Where did my scissors go? Here they are. I'm going to trim down some of these foam squares into halfies for some of the smaller areas. And then I'm also going to put one down here, a really skinny one. You see that? A really skinny one down there. Just to make sure it stays popped up and it's just not hanging loose in space.
Our kids will tell you we had a lot of fun making words up when they were kids.
Yes, we did.
We renamed the whole McDonald's menu on a road trip, remember?
Yes.
On a road trip, we renamed so many of the McDonald's offerings. For instance,
Here we go.
okay, so hash browns became Hey Bros. The iced coffee.
Yes.
Coffee was cacophie,
Yeah.
shortened cac. So a
Cup of cack.
just to give an example, a vanilla iced coffee. Let's see, was that it?
Yeah, a vanilla iced coffee.
A vanilla iced coffee became a Milli Vanilli icht cacophie. And can you tell what Ushgarfried meant? Ushgarfried meant sugar-free. So,
And that's why our children don't speak to us anymore.
right.
They don't bring their friends home. Milli Vanilli.
And what was the cinnamon thing?
Ishka minimum blob.
Yeah, but what
That was
the
a
McDonald's?
cinnamon melt.
Cinnamon melt, Ishka minimum blob.
Blob was perfect.
I wasn't a favorite customer at the drive-through, as you
No.
can imagine, because I had to try some of these names.
Yeah. Yep. Blacklisted from McDonald's.
Yeah, didn't take long.
Okay. Tom, you're a fun dad.
I bet you don't remember what a Egga Bega Chega kibitz was.
I do remember.
Egga Bega Chega kibitz.
It was a bacon, egg, and cheese biscuit.
There you go.
I love that it has kibitz in it.
Kibitz.
Kibitz. I love it. Oh my gosh.
Sorry, apologizing and apologies out to all the folks who just about had enough of this nonsense.
Just have enough of you. All right, so I'm going to put this right in the middle here. A gift for you. Right there.
Could really go for a hey bro.
I could go for an icht cacophie. Milli Vanilli.
Milli Vanilli.
Oh my gosh. Remember Milli Vanilli? That band? The lip sync band of the century. All right, I think I'm going to go without the heart. Because although the heart is cute, I mean, we could put the heart down here, but I don't think we need it, and I think it takes away from the elegance, but I had to try it. And so now that we've all seen it, I think, you know, if you like the heart idea, definitely do it, but I'm going to pass for this tag because I feel like this tag just has a little bit of elegance about it that we don't really need the heart. I think these 12 days, people are learning too much about us, Tom.
You remember Rena's favorite, the high C?
Yeah.
We just called it the hick.
HIC.
I think that was our last road trip.
Yep, they never wanted to go again. Okay, so now I'm gonna add a little bit of string to this, and I just bought some of this kind of string. I think this is some sort of like lacy crocheting string. Comes on a if you unravel it, it goes from Wisconsin to California and back. It's really a lot. I'll never use it all, but it's nice for tags because it's white, and if you want, you can color it with Copic markers if you want to add more color to it. It's like a cotton, so it's real easy to work with. It's very soft. So what I did was let's do that again. I folded it in half, and then in half again, and I made a loop at the bottom, and then this loop is going to come in from the back like this, and I'm going to just pull it through like that, and that makes such a pretty knot on the front, and this will hang then really nice and flat on the wine bottle or the oil and vinegar, whatever you want. Then I'm going to do just like a loop knot up here at the top, and I'm going to leave that knot there rather than cut it, and I'm going to cut this off down here.
That's an amazing technique.
Technique, it is. And then I'm going to add a few little embellishments. Now I'm going to look at the black ones, but I'm starting to rethink that because it is so delicate and the black might be a little harsh, but it also might not be. So I think we'll just look at them and just see what they look like. So here's a black one here. Well, this might actually be really pretty if we just put a couple of them in here, just like 3. I just need to turn them over because they're on their back. One there, maybe one right here because the greeting is up a little high. I think that's nice. That's perfect. So I'm going to use my Connect glue, the matte. I'm just going to get it started here with my pin and then squeeze a tiny bit onto there. Okay, so let's see if I can do this two-handed style. Just put a dot and a dot.
For those of you who haven't heard this word of the day, this is what we call blingering.
Blingering. That's it. So this is a perfect kind of tag. It's not holiday oriented. Now, if you wanted it to be holiday oriented, you certainly can do that. And you can use all of these same products. I would just make the flowers red, and then it's going to feel very festive. But this is perfect for just an everyday tag that you would hang on a gift, for a birthday gift, or anything else like that. Now, let me show you a couple other tags. I copied one of my old designs because I thought it was so pretty. This is a tag that I did using the Wishful Flowers stamp and die and coloring stencils, and then I just added the With Love right here. And this has like a snowflake background. This is a special technique that I did in an old video, and I copied it again and did the same kind of thing. Then I used a stamp set that is the sister set to this Delicate Flowers, which is called Hand-Picked Flowers. And I made a smaller tag using the decorative tags, and I just did a little bit, kind of 2 of these little sprigs. See, these go in the opposite direction as these, so you can mix and match these sets together. But this one is so pretty for every day, an everyday little tag. And you can see it's more festive looking when you do it in red. And then I had to do one little Christmas one that I would hang on some cookies. I used some of the Christmas lights in poly glaze. This is from the, what's the stamp set called? Light. It's got the word light in it. I don't know. Brienne knows. She's looking it up. She'll put it in the chat. Tom, when you see it, let me know. But then I thought this would be a perfect little tag. Again, I used the decorative tags for this one. And I thought this would be the perfect size for hanging on a little bag of cookies. So I'm going to be making some Christmas cookies next weekend, and I thought I would make a bunch of these little tags. Sweet treat. I hope you like this. So... And then I made one more with this tag right here, this almost the smallest one, second from the smallest. And all I did was do a little to and from, and I used that little swag from this stamp set, from the stamp set that you got in your gift today. This right here, I stamped it in Christmas Pine, and then I put 3 little of the red iridescent dots over it, just to give it a little sparkle, and then I could write in there, you know, Alicia from Mom or Tom from Gina in there. And that's just a perfect little tag just to pop right on a gift, rather than buying those stickers. I mean, it's so much better to just make your own, and they're so cute. So that is a bunch of little tags that I made featuring this brand new Tiny Tag Sentiments stamp and die combination. So that's so fun. I love making tags. I'll never stop enjoying making tags. Tags are just a great thing to do sometimes. They're a great mojo starter too, like if you don't want to make a whole card. But keep in mind, this whole tag, you wouldn't even have to have the string on there. That whole tag could go right onto a 5x7 card. This one could go on a focal image for an A2 card. And it just changes up the card, the look of the card a little bit. So don't forget to also use your tags as cards, especially if you're going to put a gift card inside a card for a graduation or something like that. You can make the full A2 card, but you can use these Tiny Tag Sentiments to denote that there is a gift inside. All right, Tom. Well, that was fun, right?
Oh. Tagniques abound.
Tagniques abound.
Day 4 swag.
Day 4 swag. Super fun. Now tomorrow's day 5 and we get to be together again at noon Central Time. There will be no video tomorrow night. Usually we go live on Tuesday nights, but because we're going live every single day for 12 days, we're going to stick to that noon time slot. So
tomorrow... Oh, come on.
Maybe Tom will go live by himself. And if you're new to the channel, or if you're just watching today and you like today's video, we would love it if you would give this video a thumbs up. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe so you never miss another video. Hit subscribe and all notifications, and you'll be notified next time we go live or if I post a video. And then we'd love to see you over in our Facebook group. It is a fun place to be. We all share our love of Gina K Designs products, and it's called Gina K Designs and Stamp TV Friends. Then a big shout out again to Brienne Loveland, because she has been helping link, and she's like, when I can't remember the name of something, she posts it right in the chat. Appreciate you so much, Brienne. But if you did miss any of her links and you're looking for any of the products that we used in today's video, you can find them all on our website at GinaKDesigns.com. Now it is time to give away a $100 gift card or a 12 Days of Christmas box if you prefer. You get to pick which one of those things jazzes you. So what do you think, Tom? Are you ready to pick?
I am ready to turn our drummer loose here. Drum roll, please. And today's day 4 winner on the 12 Days of Christmas is Amanda Brooks. Amanda Brooks.
Yay, Amanda. Woohoo. All right, Amanda. You get a choice today. You can reach out to customer service at info@GinaKDesigns.com and let them know if you would like a $100 gift card so you can go on a shopping spree, or if you missed out and you want that 12 Days of Christmas box, you can go ahead and request that and they will get that shipped out to you. Either way, it's up to you. Just let them know. Well, everybody, this was so much fun once again. And tomorrow we have day 5, and I can't wait to see what's in that package. I know you can't either. So join us here at 12 noon Central Time. And then when you get done this video, head over to Ania Yaranel's YouTube channel. I will post the link in the description here. And also check out Mindy Egan's YouTube channel because they both have videos featuring this brand new stamp and die collection. So you can get even more ideas to see what you can do with this fun collection. All right, everybody. Well, we'll see you tomorrow at noon. And in the meantime, stay safe and healthy. We love you all so very much. And we will see you again real soon. Bye-bye.